It's pretty amazing that there are so many informative videos on YouTube where you can learn almost anything for free. I was on it for over 2 hours the other day, and my search started with Alan Shepard, the first man in space, and ended up on funny pranks to pull on friends. What kind of things do you like to watch on YouTube? See what I just did there? I approached you in a way that seemed natural, unobtrusive, non-creepy, and confident. And in today's video, I'm going to teach you how to do exactly the same. I'm about to show you how to approach any woman in 3 easy steps. This approach I'm about to share is copyrighted by the Wing Girl Method and female approved by thousands of women around the world. You'll want to watch the very end because I'll also share the next steps for after the approach that will make escalating super easy for you. So keep watching. I'm Marni, and from here on out, I'm gonna be your very own personal wing girl. And it's my job to give you the no BS dating advice you need to succeed with women. Every single week, I'll give you the insider information about what women really want, plus the most effective ways to win over any girl you like. So just hit the subscribe button now, ring that bell, so you never miss a video. And once you finish watching this video and you think, I'd like to know more about how to attract women, then you can go check out my website, winggirlmethod.com, where I have a ton of other resources available to you for free. So let's get started. First, before I begin this video, I needed to tell you about this video's amazing sponsor, Tiege Hanley, an amazing skincare line for men that's also super affordable. Because everyone knows the first step to a successful approach is looking good, and what makes you look better than fresh, glowing skin. Tiege's Level 1 system comes with a daily face wash that you use both morning and night, an exfoliate scrub that you use twice a week, and 2 moisturizers, an AM and a PM moisturizer. If you have crow's feet, which I know nothing about yet, or dark circles or puffiness around your eyes, upgrade to their Level 2, which comes with their amazing eye cream. And if you want to fight fine wrinkles and lines, check out their Level 3, which comes with super serum. And boom, you're done. And because they're sponsoring today's video, if you click the first link in the description box, you'll get a free toiletry bag with your first box. So click that link and get started for only $25. One of the biggest challenges I see for most men is starting a conversation with a woman that they are attracted to. Not knowing how to start a conversation is the #1 reason men like you miss out on awesome opportunities with amazing women. What I noticed from 15 plus years of being a wing girl is that most men have a similar tactic when trying to start conversations with women. They ask a series of probing questions, hoping to find a topic that gets the woman to open up and want to start talking to them. And most often, this topic fails and leads to the opposite effect, where the woman they're talking to becomes more guarded and non-communicative. Why? Because it feels extremely crappy and super intrusive to have a guy you don't know pound you with question after question after question. All we women think subconsciously is, get to it already. What do you want? Get away from me. It becomes exhausting and rarely ever works, which is why I advise guys to use another method for starting conversations with women when they approach them. A method that leads to connection instead of rejection and has you acting as the leader by opening up first. And that method is O.S.A. O.S.A, or O.S.A, is the Wing Girl Method's method for starting and holding great conversation with women when you approach them. The truth is that this works on everyone, not just women, but it works extra great on women. Because what women are craving most when being approached is connection. And most men forget that. Questions don't lead to connection. Shared experiences do. And the sooner you can have a woman feel connected to you, the sooner she's more open to saying yes to the things that you offer. So let's dive in so I can explain what O.S.A stands for and how to use it so you can use it to effortlessly have amazing conversations with women and make approaching so much easier. Ready? O.S.A stands for observe, share, and ask. And I'm going to explain each letter in detail. O is observation, which means to make an observation about the world around you from your point of view. What you see, what interests you. It could be her watch, the place you're in, or even something outside your current space. So let's say you're at a coffee shop. A simple observation would be something like, those muffins smell amazing. See, your perspective, your likes, your observations. Those muffins smelled so good to you that you just had to say it out loud, and you're not looking for a response or validation. Not yet, at least. This one statement will most often not get a response unless there is a super outgoing, chatty girl there who has been waiting for anyone to speak. I would be one of those girls. I'm not going to be at every coffee shop. But most often, women and people for that matter will not respond to an observation. You need more. And that more is the S in O.S.A. and S is for share. Share is where the magic happens. It's also an area that so many men forget is so important. I have found that men avoid sharing due to their belief that opening up and sharing about themselves will lead to neediness or over-revealing and kill attraction, which is simply not true. Sharing tidbits about you is what gets a woman to feel safe, secure, and let her guard down. Something you need at the beginning of a conversation, especially if it's with a complete stranger. Plus, when we share and talk to another person as if we know them and trust them, they will automatically feel the same. I'm not saying to start breaking down to women about your childhood at first interaction. I'm advising to open up and share little bits of information about you and the world you live in. Sharing helps you expand on the why behind what you just said through your observation. And the why is the intoxicating piece of conversation that helps women feel you and get to know you more. A simple share would be, I've been thinking about this chocolate muffin all weekend. Every week, I start my day by coming to this coffee shop. I get a coffee, the muffin, the paper. It's simple and silly, but it really gets my week started right. See, that wasn't a huge thing to share, but it was something. See how this sharing shows her more about you? It shows that you read the paper, aka you're in the know, that you eat carbs and sugar, aka somewhat adventurous for 2021, right? That you work and have a job, aka not a lowlife, and someone that can take care of himself. Obviously, these aren't groundbreaking things, but they are more than she would get if you just stood there saying nothing, and certainly more than she would get if you just asked her a ton of questions. Plus, it subconsciously puts her more at ease, which allows her to open up to connection and chemistry. All right, moving on to the last part of O.S.A, which is A for ask. After you make your observation, share a little bit about why you said this. You want to invite her into the conversation by asking a question, preferably an open-ended one, like, what brings you here? Or, what's your muffin of choice? Something like that. The point is to open up your conversation to include her and bring her into your world. You see how O.S.A is less aggressive than just asking question after question after I'm drained just saying it, and how it can put a woman more at ease so that she'll want to engage in conversation with you, not run away from you. Now, I know this can be a lot to throw at you since it's a totally new way of starting conversation, but I promise that once you start practicing O.S.A and using it, you will see just how much easier all of your conversations are with women and really everyone. But I know that you're probably thinking, all right, Marni, I love O.S.A and I can see how it can totally work for starting conversations with women. But what about after that? How do I continue talking to women so that they become interested in me? I can't just talk about muffins forever. Well, I have something for that too. And it's called the F formula. The F formula involves tapping into a woman's primal brain and pushing just the right buttons while flirting, which forces her to feel uncontrollable attraction for you. And it's surprisingly easy for any guy to do if he just knows how. Now, I can say from personal experience that this formula works on me like absolute magic. But to prove that this works on every single type of woman, we arranged to have this formula tested on thousands of women to make sure it's 100% effective. And as a result, I can confidently say without any guesswork, the F formula just plain works. And it never got a single guy labeled as toxic, creepy, or too nice. The few men who use this formula spark instant chemistry with any woman that they talk to. They have women laughing at their jokes, flirting with them, and craving to escalate to that next level, whether that's going on a date or more. If you want to be one of the few men who effortlessly get women attracted, aroused, and eager to escalate to that next level, I would be happy to teach you the F formula. All you have to do is click the button on your screen right now or click below in the description box. I've already made a free video for you revealing what the F formula is all about. And this video is not going to be available forever because if every guy on the street discovered the F formula, it would lose all its value. So if you want to check it out, now is the best time. Just click here now or in the description box below and you can watch the video now. I'll see you next week.